We're live. Welcome back to another episode of
Just Like Us.
I'm your host, Justin Burtis, my lovely co-host,
Leti Justin.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for joining us and being here. We're a bit late today. We've had some technical difficulties, but we managed to make it.
The show must go on.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, Leti. Take it away.
So, you already said, what's up, beautiful? We're back, and it's another live episode of Just Like Us. And tonight, it's just me and my real one.
That's right.
No guests, no filters, just truth and gratitude.
And we're 2 episodes away from season 3, and we wanted to take a breath, sit in this moment, and talk to you all about where this journey started and where it's headed.
So back in December 2024, we were just tossing around the idea of this podcast, inspired by one of our mentors, Desmond Soon. And what's wild is I had written about something, I wrote about it in my journal about 4 years before we even started this. Right. And then I talked to Justin about it. And here we are. We're sitting here on our podcast talking to all of you beautiful souls. Yes. So thanks for tuning in wherever you are. Thanks for joining us. Yes. Like Justin always says, you could be anywhere in the world on a Friday night.
That's right.
But you're right here with us, and we are super grateful.
Absolutely, yes. And so it's been a wild ride, you guys. You know, we've had fire setbacks, growth, laughter, a few arguments in between. Right. But, you know, through it all, the loops and turns, we always rise. And most importantly, we've never done it alone.
Amen, amen. We've had some amazing mentors, friends, and our BSA family surrounding us. We're not just part of Biz Success Academy. We're building something special with them.
That's right.
And it's not like other programs where you have to race against the clock. Right. This is a community that is family. Anyway.
That's our family, period. You know what I mean? And
it happens.
We have Power Hours, you guys. Wednesdays to coffee and conversations on Saturdays, and the Genie 2.0 workshop this Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's always something happening, and there's always someone ready to help you move forward.
Always. I can attest to that. And we've got big things coming, like going on a live Norwegian cruise with our BSA family next April.
Let's go.
And soon we'll be doing more live episodes here in Reno, maybe in a coffee shop, maybe Riverside, maybe right in the heart of the city, wherever the vibe calls us.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So let's also talk about wins that we made this in the past week. So I made my first, I would say, you know, I've given somebody, I've given service. You know, I wouldn't say a sale because I'm actually giving a service to someone, and I created my very own custom AI babies for one of the people who's come onto our episode. Well, a past podcast guest, that's one example of how showing up and being open and learning new tools can literally shift your life.
This podcast, this journey, this life we're building, it's not polished, and we don't pretend it is. We're real people with real past who have been in real prisons, both mental and physical, and we're here to say freedom is possible, healing is possible, and yes, love is possible.
Absolutely. And, you know, we'll keep it real. We're not perfect at our moments, but, you know, love, respect, and the mission always brings us back to center.
Always. You can always see the picture when you're in the frame. Or you can't always see the picture when you're in the frame. So you need a community of people who see the greatness in you and in you when you've forgotten.
Absolutely, yeah. So and really, this show, this platform, it's that mirror, it's that reminder, it's that space where we all grow together, you guys.
Right. So here's to the future, season 3. Yeah. More guests, more breakthroughs, and more of us showing up for you, because we're all really just like us.
That's right. Let's go. Okay. So, and again, we're a bit late. We were having some technical difficulties. But we're here. And for anybody who's tuning in, shout something out in the comments and see if do we sound good? Are we
Yeah. Can you hear us okay?
Can you hear us well? Yes. So, again, tonight's episode, we're really diving into where we were before we started this podcast and where we're at now. There are so many big things going on. Again, like Leti said, the Big Success Academy is popping. I mean, it's really booming. We have made so much progress in this. And so, how's it sound?
It sounds good. I'm
sound
just
good?
checking
Okay.
on my phone, so pardon me.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
So yes, we made a lot of progress in the past 6 months? I think 7 now. We started January 1st was our very first podcast episode. January 1st was our first podcast episode. So we're going on, 7.5 months, you guys, and we're going strong. We've had our hiccups, we've had our days where it's been rough, but we've always shown up no matter what. Like today, we almost didn't make it. We literally almost didn't make it. There was a power outage, and we were actually going to go to our family members. Shout out to Steve and Sheena.
Yes, thank you.
We were going to go, host the podcast there, but things fell through, and we're able to get on air. So,
it's lovely because we always find another way to do something. There's always another way to do it, right?
It's not the lack of, it's not the lack of resources. It's the lack of resourcefulness. Shout out to Desmond Soon.
Yes.
But again, this podcast is specifically, we're designing this one around our progress, and we hope that we inspire you guys as well. As we've been consistent, we've been showing up through it all. There's been a lot of bumps and a lot of speed bumps and hiccups, but we've managed to show up every single time, no matter what. And I'm really proud about that. I just recently had my year with no nicotine. I'm really proud about that. Again, there's setbacks. I'm wearing a heart monitor right now. So I'm to the doctors, and I've been having some heart pains. I'm just going to be vulnerable with you guys that, it's, take life as it is. And for the goods and bads, when we pray, I like to pray myself for the bad stuff too. Thank God for the things that we would be considered to be negative or not so positive. Thank God for those, because, when you work during the week, a weekend is only a weekend because you worked the whole week, right? So thank you for the pain, so we can understand what the pleasures are and what the good things are. Thanks for the bad times, the stress, and what that we don't want and what to progress and get away from. So, thank God for everything that we have. I want to share something real quick. Today at work, I did a little test with me and God's relationship, and don't ask me why. It was just kind of like my thing. I haven't been as strong with my Maker and praying and all these things, but I'll tell you what, today I was blessed. I was, God really spoke to me today when I was working, and I don't always have like like at work. Some things don't always align, so where everything works out smoothly. And today it was like everything worked out so good. I mean, like boom, 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 left and right. And I was like, this is definitely a sign. And because I was talking to God, saying, this is, I see you. I could see what you're doing. I feel what's going on. He's blessing us, and things are coming through. And I'm like, I no longer have any doubts about anything, you guys. And this may be controversial, but I haven't always been like a huge, believer in religious and things of that nature. I've always known that I have, a higher power. My father, so to speak, but today was the first time in a long time that I really was given many, many signs. So, and I felt really good about that. Today
so
was,
cool.
it was a really good day at work.
What made it? What can you elaborate?
Yeah. So,
share with us.
Okay. So, everything at my job today was rough, but during that rough, I had set up for 2.5 hours. I set up this thing to do tiles, to cut tiles out of it. And when you walk into Walmart, they have rough tiles, and it usually happens when they take the ice, when they have piles of ice and they take them to the ice machine. You know what I mean? To put, so people could open the door and take the ice out, and they roll on it with these forklifts, not the forklifts, but the what's it called? Oh gosh, yeah, the forklifts. I can't even think of the name. The pallet jacks. And so, and you can hear my cracking these tiles. So anyway, so I set this up. The person who was supposed to help me didn't come through. And so I had to basically it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours setting it up, another hour and a half, 2 hours putting it all away. And so, but I was still managed to knock out 4 work orders, because the rest of the day was just it moved fast, even with things that typically don't work out that well. Getting into a work order, you have to go find out what it is first. Then you order the parts. And then you wait for the parts to get there, and it's a week later. Well, today I happen to have every part of these very specific parts that I needed for a cart mule. If you guys have ever seen somebody on a cart mule that's pushing the carts around the Walmart parking lot, There's a cart mule that's like they're tugging all of these carts. Well, I was fixing one of these. I changed the wheels and I had to fix the horn. And I happen to have the wheels on my van, which, you know what I mean? Like, it's very rare that would happen. I even had the horn. And so that was like 2. And then I was like, okay, let's keep this going. I'm blessed. I'm way too blessed to be stressed, too anointed to be disappointed. Right? Like I kept on saying, I'm like, dang, let's go. You know what I mean? For even when I think it's bad, it still ends up being really, really good. And it kept on doing that throughout the day. So I busted that one out. I was able to fix a forklift with the little bit that I had. Okay, so I had a that came in and was the wrong part. So I went and spent my own money on the belts from O'Reilly's. And I ended up getting the right belt, which they're very hard to find, and they end up having it. So I went in, I was able to put it on, and there was wasps flying all around me. None of them stung me, and I'm definitely afraid of wasps. I cannot stand bees or wasps. So I'm like, I'm freaking out. Letty's on the phone. I'm like, I got my can of spray. I'm spraying all over the place. I got all over my face. But I was excited because I was still able to fix these, and because the store needs these things, right? The store needs these things, and this forklift's been down for like a week. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that I'm God has to prove anything to me, but I think this is my first time really having that aha moment. Like, you got to know that you really got to know that, that, well, I guess you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to know, but for me, it was like, it was a aha moment, because I'm like, wow, I really am blessed. You know what I mean? And I don't have to like think about it anymore. And I see it over and over. I think today was just the day where I realized, like, I'm over here talking myself out of the good things. I'm over here like, taking my blessings and turning them into stressings. You know what I mean? And so I just need to really be, more coherent about what I do have instead of what I don't, because I am blessed to the fullest. Right. We are blessed.
Yeah, we really,
got a lot of
we really are.
But when you're constantly doing good things, I feel like the constant goodness comes back as well. But it doesn't mean I'm doing this or we're doing the good things just to get good things, but it's starting to pay off of like being like that, a person with morals and integrity, and like having the goodness in my heart. And, you always want to think that you're a good person, but when you really are being a good person, as far as like, being kind to your brothers and sisters, loving them, letting them know, let them see. And, just, I feel like there's so much to it, but yeah, the basics, thank God for everything that we have.
And I love that you talk. I'm glad you had that moment, first of all. Like, I think that's such a beautiful thing. I've had so many, even on this journey, there have been times where I've wanted to call it quits and I've wanted to just throw in the towel. And there's always some mentor, somebody, whether it's Justin or someone in BSA or Desmond, they always say something, right, that gets me to come back off the ledge and say, okay, no, I can do this. And taking that moment, to stop and drop and pray and ask, my maker to help me. And sometimes that's all I have to do is say, help me. I'm working on this task, God, and I'm getting frustrated, and you help me get through this. And man, he shows up every single time. Sometimes people aren't always going to be there for you, but he is always going to be there for you. And he can inspire our thoughts, our intuitions. He can give us ideas. He really can help us with all our technical difficulties. Even just before we got on here, we had a little tiff because we're like, and so God is good. Even when we're not, even when we're in the struggle, even if we say things we don't mean, or if things happen, God is good. He always shows up, and he doesn't always have to prove everything to us. Right. But he does. He gives us signs. He gives us that encouragement. He knows what we need before we ask. And sometimes he doesn't give us encouragement. Sometimes it feels like, we can't hear from God, like he's being silent. And that's where our faith comes in, is just to know. Sometimes you're going to have to go blindly through that storm and know that you're going to come out on the other side, right? That there's a reason for that storm. There's a lesson in that, which turns into blessing. So thank you so much for bringing that up. And I'm really excited to dive into some of the things. We have a little video for everybody to watch. Yes. Oh, right? I do. Hopefully it's still on there. But yeah, I uploaded a video we wanted to talk about, right? Our Success Academy family. And the 2.0 Genie workshop where you get to learn AI. And I'm excited for one because I'm just starting to dive into that world of like AI babies. And, you know, I made a doll and I'm really excited to, you know, see what that's going to do for me because I can see what it's doing for Justin, right? With his, have you guys caught some of the promo videos that he's made on our channels to promote our podcast or just promote his business, just informing you?
Catchy.
Super catchy, and they're fun and they're engaging.
Cool,
I, you know, so I was like, man, all right, I think I could do this. I don't have to be so afraid. And what I love about Biz Success Academy is, you know, they allow us to work at your own pace. Of course, they push, but they're not like, get in there and do it, right? They're very inclusive, right? And they're just patient, and they just waited for me. They were like, she'll be back. She gonna come around. And she came around. So I'm just super excited to, you know, share this video with you guys so you can kind of see what you're getting. And we'll have links, QR codes for you to scan and join us tomorrow, right? It's tomorrow at 1 p.m. So if you're struggling or you want to just learn what AI can do for you, come in and have a conversation with us, see what this community is all about. And I'm pretty sure you're going to find that it's a great fit for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Justin,
is it should we, the demo?
I'll show you.
So while she's doing that, so we are taking a fantastic trip to Mexico, okay?
The Mexican Riviera. God bless you. Yes, we're going to be headed to the Mexican Riviera in April of 2026, where we're going to have workshops. We're going to go live on our podcast there. And we're going to have events and speakers and trainings that we all get to be a, you know, that whole Biz Success Academy gets to be a part of. And I am excited. We're more information to come, and you're welcome to join us.
Yes,
you know, we've got, you know, we can have family and friends come and just be a part of something bigger than ourselves.
And to get out of not only your comfort zone, but you know, your mundane every day. It's not just, you know, a business trip. It's actually we're going to, you know, have an enjoyable time with each other so we can get out and meet one another. You know, me and Leti, we've had the pleasure to meet several of the BSA members that are inside of this Success Academy, because we get around, we see people, we go travel and do things. So we've been lucky enough to meet a lot of you guys, but we can't wait to meet all of you. You know, everybody or at least anybody who's going to go. So we're excited for that, and it's going to be a fun. I've never been on a cruise.
Me either.
Never been on a cruise, so we're very excited. Little Justin's definitely never been on a cruise that I know of. Maybe he snuck out.
Maybe,
but you guys got to see. Let's go ahead and show them this ad.
Yeah, that's so if you want to click
on
that. Y'all just gonna leave me in this bottle like leftovers? Not today.
Bear with us.
Yeah, I just busted into your Zoom. Why? Because y'all out here still asking me to write captions and hooks. No, let's automate that. My workshop's where the magic happens. Oh, and you're welcome.
Yo, y'all still here brainstorming content? That's wild. AI Genie be writing, posting, and closing for me while I'm in my chill mode. Pull up to the workshop. I'm not gatekeeping anymore.
OMG, are we really doing this again? Yes,
Coach
we
Charlene.
are. Because, dude, you do not need another Canva template. You need AI Genie running your calendar, writing your content, and running the biz while you sip iced coffee in your PJs. Get in the workshop, period.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Yo, am I late? Or are y'all still lost in the content chaos? I just popped into the Zoom to say, stop doing it the hard way. AI Genie handles all my captions, all my funnels, even my follow-ups. You want peace? Then click the damn link.
I heard someone's struggling with productivity. This ain't magic, it's automation. I built my AI Genie once, and now I work less and earn more. Join us or stay buried in busy work.
This isn't another trend. It's your turning point. The AI Genie 2.0 workshop isn't fluff. It's the system behind real, repeatable income. You don't need to be techie. You just need to show up. Let's go.
Consistency called. You hung up. Let AI Genie answer for you, on brand, on time. It's not just another bot. Register now.
Let's go. Perfect.
That was awesome.
I'm excited.
Love
Yeah,
that.
I wish we had the one for the trip that we're going to be going on too. You guys got to see this. David Watts, shout out to David. He is he's huge in the television network. He owns his own television station. He's actually been a guest on here. I think 2 guests ago. He was on here, David Watts, and so he has made this video for not just video, but it's really it's epic, you guys. I wish we had it on here, but next time.
More to come.
Yeah. So
More to
anyways,
come.
we're excited for this. This episode again was really just to kind of give reflect where we've been and where we're at now. All of the great time and the things that we pushed through to get here. So we're really excited to tell you guys that we're proud of ourselves, and really we have come a long way in these 6 months. We were told that 78% of the people who start podcasts, they end up falling off after 4 months. We're almost double that. We're at 7, almost 8 months now. So we're still going strong. And again, like Leti said, we have our moments. There's times where it gets a bit stressful, but because I get home from work and there's a lot that she has to set up or that she would like to have set up by the time I get home. Because by the time I get home, it's like almost time to go live. So she does a lot, and it can be.
But I'm definitely learning, just learning so much. Like I can't even believe where I've just personally come. Where we'll have a booking link now, where guests will be able to go on our YouTube channel and book a discovery call with us to see if you as a guest align with us, and see what it is you want to discuss on our podcast. And so I'm really excited. Like that's something I just did today before we got on here. Like I was, productive, not busy, but I was productive and, got through it and was like, a little mantra that I like to tell myself out loud is, you can do this. You can do these things. You can learn new skills, and just prayer, just asking, just calling on something greater than myself, which is for me, my God. And he always comes through. And, even if it doesn't pan out, it always does. Everything has a way of working out. And that doesn't mean that we don't get frustrated. Like I said, I'm just so grateful for the people that have come into our lives and for our bio family and friends, who stand behind us and encourage us, right? They don't always come on here and show support in the chat, but when we're around them, they're showing us mad love and mad respect. And we just want to say how grateful and thankful that we are for everybody joining us, for, and even strangers. Didn't you say the other day, somebody noticed you? What was it from?
From Joe Coy show at Walmart. Me and Leti were dancing, and so he's like, "Hey, were you guys at the Joe Coy show? Were you in an all yellow suit with royal blue?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I seen you and your wife dancing up there."
See,
but did you see it get kicked out? When he kicked us out for laughing too hard, and then that was terrible. Anyway. We had fun dancing, but they told us, they said they came over to me and Leti, like our area, like the comedian asked that that you guys don't get too loud over here. I don't know why, but anyways, we didn't get kicked out because we having too much fun, I guess. So anyhow, that's what happens. But then I was drinking back then too. I had some beer in me, so who knows? I mean, maybe it was I was getting wild, but either how, we had fun.
We're here now.
The fact is that it's a small world. Somebody seen us at a comedy show, a huge comedy show, Joe Coy, and was like, "Man, I seen you up there doing your thing with you guys. Look like you were having a lot of fun." So
we were,
and it just goes to show, like, we stand out when it comes to, like, enjoying ourselves. And I'm not saying we're better or anything. I'm just saying
no.
I have a lot of energy. Me and Leti have like a lot of indifferences, and like we're total opposites in so many ways, but that's how we kind of even each other out. She brings me back to earth sometimes.
Likewise.
And so we very much mesh well in so many ways. Polar opposites, but that's what makes us so close, because if I had somebody just like me, I don't know, I might be a bit annoyed of him, But I'm just saying, or I'd be rich. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, life's too short to really be stressing on the little things, and I want to enjoy the things that matter the most, and that's family, friendship. Because at the end of the day, if you're laying in your deathbed, the one thing you're going to want is not going and running for money. You don't want people that to just be there and hold your hand. People there, and then maybe not you, but for me, that's how I want it. I would like for people to be there and just be by my side, and God forbid anything that ever happens. Who knows? But I would love to be able to have people by me, and so I think about that on a daily basis, and call it what you want, but that brings me back down to earth. It grounds me. It does. It makes me understand that hey, we're not here forever. I wish I was, because I would be, but we're not. So I'm gonna live it like it's my last day, because you never know, right? Life's too short. So again, we're glad to have you guys join us. We see 2 people on here right now. There might be more, but if there's anybody out there, can somebody type in the chat? Let us know how we're sounding, and if we're doing all right.
We can type in the chat. We might be able to now.
Let's see. Nope, still not here.
Interesting. Okay.
But again, we're working stuff out.
You can. I was going to say you should. So I agree.
Yeah. So again, this was just really just to kind of give a little bit of reference as to how far that we've come in a short period of time. We hope to inspire you guys by saying, staying consistent has definitely been the key for us, at least for myself.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
the growth. Because for me, I am one of those people who I look for the instant gratification, so to speak, in many ways. Like you want to get it, you want to have that result sooner rather than later. And so I'm learning patience. I'm learning a lot of patience by, simply showing up for myself and not allowing anything to get in my way. I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely growing in so many ways. And I'm glad that I'm patient enough to be able to not want everything on a plate right then and there, that I know I have to go cook. I have to go prepare it. I have to go, make sure I have to go grocery shop first. First I have to go get the money. Then I have to grocery shop. Then we have to prepare it. Then we have to cook it. And then you got to put it on the plate. And then you get to eat.
That's right.
So to speak. So I'm just glad that I'm learning some patience when it comes to my life, business. And again, I'm not perfect, but I'm aiming to be the best I can be in life. Because again, you never know when it's your time, and I want to build not just a legacy, but I would like for my life to have more meaning than just being alive. I want people to say, "Hey, he was a good person." I would like to leave a good imprint on this earth, so people could say, "Man, we really miss him." It's not about what I'm going to do when I die, but part of it is I want people to remember me in a good way and say, he was a great person. So
exactly, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. For sure.
And there's plenty of people that have been telling Leti and I both, you guys are doing a phenomenal job, or you guys are doing great, and we're looking up to this. And so, we're showing up. And again, right now we have one person on, it'd be nice to have 1,000 people that's pouring into this. Right. But either whether there's one person or 0 people,
that's right.
We're showing
it's
up.
All worth it. Because it's not just for us, it's for all of you too. But, this feels good to be doing this for us, because it's really kept us, like you said, grounded, and it's kept us moving forward, moving towards something that will outlast us. That's the goal, right? Is for us to show not just ourselves, but to show our community and our friends and our family, our kids.
Yeah.
Right. That when you invest in yourself, it's a sure bet. You're not going to lose as long as you do the work.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So Yeah, my heart is full, and I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for what we've been able to accomplish so far, and looking forward to what we're going to accomplish, moving forward here in the future. I'm excited. I don't know what every detail of what is going to happen, but I know it's going to be good, right? Because we keep God first.
Yeah.
And like Justin has, and we say this many times, we're not perfect, but that's okay. He's not looking for perfect people. He's just looking for people that will say yes, right? That he's got a plan for all of us, and even individually. And we all bring something to the table. Justin brings what he brings. I bring what I bring. And, Biz Success Academy and our other mentors, like, again, the mentors that we have in our life that just surround us. I mean, I'm just really grateful. Super. And we just want to say thank you, right? We know what we bring to the table. It is about community. And we can't do it without all of you.
And again, so having that being said, that, I have been hearing as well, is like our mentors are having, I really think very highly of myself. And so the energy that I bring, like I've been saying this since I got sober, like whoever's lucky enough or to find me, like hitting the gold line, you know what I mean? Like really, striking gold, I feel like, because I don't think I'm fully aware of even my full potential. You know what I mean? I think I'm starting to really come. Not that I'm not confident or even overconfident. I'm saying, but really, like,
totally get that.
I get that my energy is a lot, but I also think that's a good thing because I have people say, like, man, you have like some fantastic energy.
Yeah, and it's not for everybody,
right? Yeah.
But that's where I come in. I can't, I balance that out. But I love that you're, what you're saying, because I think highly of myself too, because for so many years I didn't, but today it's like what you just hit the nail on the head for me, right? I'm not even sure I'm fully aware of what exactly is on the inside of me, but it is starting to come out, and I'm just allowing it to come out and unfold and seeing where it takes me. Right.
There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to see, but we only have 35,000 days here.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
36,000
on average.
If you live to be 100, you got 36,000 days. It may sound like a lot, but it's not. You got
right,
figure 3 years is 1,000 days.
Wow.
All right. So there's, so
do the math.
We don't have long. And if I could live to be 1 million, I would. At least if I had one wish, I would wish to live until I didn't want to live anymore. And I'd probably live as long as I could. I'd probably be here until the end of time.
Especially with what we know now, right? Especially with what we've learned and what we're learning. I'm just like, but I believe that God can, turn anything around. I mean, he can make time speed up. He can make it slow down. And we're just here to enjoy the process, right? Enjoy it. We got to go through it, but we can also enjoy it. And we're not going to enjoy every moment of it, right? But once we're through it, we're going to be thankful and grateful for, the opportunity to have gone through the process. So don't give up before you're through that process. It's the struggle.
Yeah.
And that's in relationships, that's in business, that's in life. It's that struggle that, lets the butterfly break free from that cocoon and become a butterfly. And if you disturb that struggle, you could kill the beautiful thing that comes from that, right? So you can.
So, and again, like today was just to me, it was a testament to, like, I've been questionable about, I question everything. I do. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I question everything. So what? I'm human. I want to know why. I want to know where I'm going. I don't know how I got here. I want to know all that. Not that I'm going to get any answers, but I'm curious. And so today it was really, you guys, I was excited. I was so excited at work. Like, everything was just falling into place. And it was falling into place because I was literally almost manifesting this. I kept on saying, man, I'm blessed. I'm way blessed. And it was like, it kept just pouring out. Like, to me, it was the sign that I needed to say, for God speaking to me, saying, like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I got chills right now on my arms and everything. Cause I'm like, it was literally like my very, I wouldn't say first, but my conscious talk with God for the first time, I think, ever. I spoke with him before, but I think it was my very first conscious him speaking through me to me. And so it was a really profound moment. It was great to feel that, because I'm like seeing it unfold. I'm like, dang, I'm so blessed. And I got to know this. And then I said, but I have to know this because it's happening. So
that's right.
But again, we want to say thank you to you guys for being here with us. This is going to be a short one. We don't know how well our Wi-Fi is holding up, so we did get a hi out there, and somebody mentioned that they can see us and hear us. They said hello, thank you to one.
Yes,
but we don't know how long it's going to last, so it might be a little bit choppy. But anyways, shout out to everybody who came.
Thank you so much.
Even if you guys watched the replay, thank you for watching. Be sure to like. Follow, all those good things, depending on where you guys watch it at. Help us with the algorithm, you guys. If you guys made it this far, be sure to like it. At least give us a thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds. Go from the bottom up. Share it. All that stuff. If you share it, all you gotta do is go when you go to hit the share button. Just hit copy link. And what it does is it helps. It doesn't go anywhere. You don't have to go send it to anybody. It just hit copy link, and it doesn't go save it anywhere. It just the algorithm sees it, favors it, and sees that somebody's
engaging.
So do us a favor. Make sure you do all the fun things, like, comment, share, all those things. Like's cool, but if you guys are able to comment and share, help us out. So we're proud to be here. We're glad to have you guys here with us. Thanks for supporting us and being a part of this journey. Again, we have the AI Genie 2.0 tomorrow, so please, you guys, make sure you show up to that. If you guys
let's share our links. We did, our QR codes. We did forget about that, so we'll put them up there. We've got this one if you guys want to. You
guys scan this. Listen, I know everybody's doing something or another with AI, but this is a breakdown for real, like a walkthrough, like a legit. You're not going to get something that you pay for and then you have to go kind of figure it out. And we are holding your hand, walking through. If you have any questions that you want to answer, like there's not going to be a stone unturned. I'm just saying, get in here tomorrow. And what this is we're going to show you how, and you're going to learn with us how to build your chatbots. And when I say chatbots, I mean those things that when you have ChatGPT or you're seeing all these AI things that build funnels. And if you don't know what funnels is, it's a way to get your business booming and have people notice you and see you, not just on social media, but in the business world. So we're going to show you how to build your own chatbot set. You can literally push a button. I've seen it. I'm doing it. This is happening. You go push a button, a couple clicks, and this thing is doing the work behind the scenes. When you're sleeping. This is where it's at, you guys. And again, for those who are not really hip to the AI world, that's fine. Go ahead and live your day. But it is really a movement. And so we are ahead of the pack instead of the back. Yeah. And so, that's what we're doing in teaching tomorrow is how to build your very own chatbots. We call it AI Genie in this 0.0 version, 2.0, because we've already had the first go around, and this one is the second time around, and we're excited about it, because of the growth. Again, we're not here to sell you on anything. We're providing you guys a service, something that you can come join our family for a day. And if you like what you see, come join the community. But again, we're not selling you on a dream. We're not selling you on fluff. We're literally it's still $1 right now to get into the Big Success Academy for a reason, because we know that there's power in this community. I know there's power in this community. I'm here. I'm with this community because I believe in it wholeheartedly. They believe in us. So make sure you guys sign up for this 2.0 tomorrow. It happens from 1 p.m. until about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you guys get in there, scan the QR code. It's unlike anything you've seen yet, I promise. Okay, so let's get in there and make it happen.
Yes, we'd love to see you there. We'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, and also we have tomorrow at 10 a.m., we have the
coffee and conversations.
So, and you guys, if you want, get in here. Here's another QR code.
Another one, yeah.
Again, this isn't a sale. This is $1 while you can. Get in there. It's a lifetime membership. You're not paying $1 every week, $1 every month. It's $1. And you guys might ask why it's only $1, because we believe in the army of ants.
Yes.
We're not over here trying to scout people or get people for their money. We believe in the army of ants, which is, the more we have, the people that we have to build it, then there's going to be more to pour into others. Right. And when I say that, I mean, for $1, like there's literally nothing in the universe, or at least the galaxy, or at least on this planet, that you could buy for $1. Like nothing, right? There's you can't even go get a piece of gum for that much. legit. So
Right.
if you can get into a community that you have the access to the mentors, building the community itself, and being lifted up, because I'm telling you guys, I could tell you about it all day, but you have to get in here to see it. You guys scan that QR code. Make sure you get in here. Also, let me just add this. This is the last day to get in with Desmond Soon. Okay? This is the last day you can get into our special class that we have upcoming with Desmond Soon. We got the okay. He gave us the confirmation. It's a go. He's ready for us. I'm saying, if you guys don't know who Desmond Soon is, look him up.
Look him up.
DESMOND Soon.
Yes.
Just like the word SOON. Soon. Desmond Soon. Huge. He's huge in income producing activities. He worked with Dan Locke. He worked with Robert Kiyosaki. He's been, a huge, part of our life for the past, but since we've been in, the academy. So what I'm saying is, this man is going to dedicate some time to our family and the people who get into the AI Genie. So I'm telling you guys, do not miss out. Okay, you get into this AI Genie workshop, you have access to Desmond Soon. You have a shot to talk to, a very, very highly he's very successful.
That's
guys. He made millions of dollars.
That's right.
And he knows how to make it, how to keep it, and how to invest and do things like I've never seen in my life before. So it's amazing.
Right.
Don't miss out this opportunity. I'm telling you guys, get in there now, scan the QR code, and make sure that you have the opportunity to be around the people who are flourishing, doing things.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So,
love
again,
that.
Thank you all for being here. You want to close with anything?
Oh gosh, no, I think you said it all, really.
Good or bad?
No, that's a great thing.
Hey, we covered a lot.
We did, yeah.
We covered a lot. So, okay, well, thank you guys again for being a part of this, and we love you so much. We are going to be on, I think we have 2 more episodes.
We actually have one more
podcast.
Wednesday. And then the following week, we will, on the 24th, we will go live Thursdays at 7 p.m. So again, if you page, we will have a link. We're getting it on our banner, but we do have it in our, if you click more, right, in the about section of us, there's a calendar there. So if you want to have a pre-call with us of why, you want to be on our podcast and what you want to bring to it, and where you heard about us, get in there and let's bring breakthrough to each other. Let's open up the conversation and have more people coming in who want to pour into themselves, pour into us, and pour into this community.
Yeah, because the name of our podcast says it all.
Yeah,
you guys are just like us.
That's right.
We're all in this together. Nobody's different. We all bleed the same. So we're all very, very, very similar. And, we just want to promote the fact that, there's nobody that's really too much different. We may have grown up in different families, but you guys are just like us.
Right.
We're just like you guys.
We're all wanting something better for ourselves and for our family and our community. And this is the place you get to start. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next podcaster.
Yeah.
Right. So
let's have fun. Whatever you do, enjoy it. You guys continue to be good to one another. You never know. So we love you guys. Thank you guys for being here again, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys are there. Make sure if you're not there for the AI Genie, show up to the Coffee Conversations. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Come there and join us. See what we're about. And do I have that up here? I don't think we do have to have the QR code. You do for the Coffee Conversations.
I know you put it on there last week, or last. I thought you did.
Oh, here we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh wait, is this it?
No, that's not it. That's.
Okay. So, anyways, be able to, if you guys can chime in to our next podcast. We love you guys, and we will see you guys